So I was on YouTube a few minutes ago and I saw a video. The man in the video, he's a healer and he does Reiki, as he said. So in the video, he was channeling a wisdom about how to be more effective healer, about how to be a more effective healer and how to heal more, how to heal more and how to heal better, like the energy work, something like that. It was the wisdom was about something like that. So the wisdom was, well, it was basically, the wisdom was this: our energy can heal people even if we don't do anything, just by existing, just by embracing our golden energy, our golden aura. Even if we don't do anything, we just existing, just by existing, we can heal people. And the man was like, but how? Who does the healing? So in this video, I want to explain how this really occurs. Like how does it work? I want to explain it in this video. So, like, because in the video he said, like, he was doing Reiki, and he was he focuses on Reiki, right? But he was asking, like, how, just by being ourselves, how, like, just by existing, how we heal the world, just because we embody our energy. How does it work? So I will explain that, and I also want to explain that. So in that video, he said the energy is intelligent, the energy is wise, the energy knows, the energy is conscious. So in this video, I want to give the wisdom that yes, energy is wise and intelligent, but I also want to say that we are energy. So we have a conscious mind and we have subconscious mind, so think about that, like something like that, okay? Consider this example. We speak, we express, but we are not what we think. We are not what we think. Our thoughts are influenced by many things, by many energies, and by different consciousness. So, for example, we have our physical body, and how we treat our body affects this health of this organ, our brain, and therefore it also affects our conscious mind, the frontal part where we do decision making, etc. So we are intertwined systems, we are intertwined energies, we are intertwined consciousnesses, something like that. But we have this main consciousness, but our body, our body, our physical body also has its own consciousness. The consciousness in human terms is very stereotypical. I don't think it's very I don't think it is understandable by human mind, because there are many different types, ways, shapes and forms of consciousness, of that energy. There it is different, okay? So, there is something called instinct. So it is also a certain type of, this is also an energy, right? A want, a feeling, an emotion, a thought, also a knowledge. It is an energy, but also like it is also a consciousness, something like that, okay? So, when we cut our finger, we don't say, okay, finger, let's make the healing faster. I want it to be completely healed in the next 2 days. Well, we don't say such things like that, right? It is because we cannot interfere it. Well, yeah, we can, directly interfere it, but we are not the ones that make the healing. We are not the ones that heals the wound of that cut skin, that skin cut, okay? So it is the skin cells that heals itself. We don't know, we cannot change the process of that healing, okay? But the skin knows what kind of chemicals they need to allow into the cell, etc. The skin knows how to grow in mitose, etc. Those biology. The skin knows. So, just like that. Like, when we are sad, we cry, right? So, we don't necessarily start the process of crying. Like, you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. There are certain things that our body takes the control, or the other consciousnesses, the other systems in our body, they know how to do certain things. You can consider them as little different consciousnesses, different intertwined consciousnesses. So I believe energy is also something like that. That's also based on my belief system. That's also why sometimes referring to God as God is very it is lost in the translation, because it is this intertwined system. Intertwined system. It is this energy, the creative energy, in different shapes, ways, forms. It is this just the energy itself is the creator. So that's also how I see my belief system. We are not sometimes, so I think our brains are more wise than us, because sometimes, you know, we do certain things, we are in this default calm state, and sometimes in those states some random memories pop up on the front brain, on the consciousness, on the front consciousness, right? To the decision making consciousness, right? So it's like we don't do such things, you know, like we don't know how to really save that short memory into long memory. Like we don't know that. You know what I mean? But the brain knows it. The brain has its own system. Like it knows. So we can say that it has its own consciousness. We don't need to realize it. So that's why the we have this term subconscious mind. It is the like it is talking about subconscious mind. I think in this video is very it's the nearest, it's the most I think it's the best example I can give, because you know how I say, like, they have their own consciousness and their own system. So in the society, the humans only knows that type of thing as my English. So okay, our subconscious mind is what is known by the society. That is the that is what I am talking about. What I am talking about is deep, but the society doesn't. Humans don't know that, right? But the closest thing that is on the surface of what I'm talking about is subconscious mind. Humans know that subconscious mind. Humans know that subconscious is the part that we don't do anything about it. Like we do our decisions, but like we don't know that our subconscious mind also has effect in us, right? So that's why. So subconscious mind, the existence of subconscious mind is the only known example of what I am talking about. Yeah, that's it, I guess. Is it though?